The McBee Dynasty's Jesse McBee is finally lifting the curtain on one of the biggest secrets from season 2. While viewers saw the cowboy struggle with stress ahead of his October 2024 wedding to Ally McBee, the truth ran deeper than juggling life on the farm with wedding planning. I think it was just pent-up anxiety from, obviously, the wedding, the years of us dating, and what a lot of people don't know is that we had just found out that we were having a baby girl, Jesse told B&B on August 27. The revelation means fans were watching a love story unfold while the couple privately prepared for parenthood. That hidden pregnancy also heightened Jesse's anxiety, which he openly admitted came to a head on camera. "I'm thinking about getting married. I can feel my heart beating through my chest, and I start sweating. And once it all starts to boil over and all that stress starts to pile up, I honestly don't know what to do," he confessed per Bravo. While Jesse wrestled with the pressure, Ally stood by him every step of the way. She told us that Jesse being vulnerable with her was a pivotal point in our relationship, since he doesn't talk about his feelings a whole lot. For him to be able to kind of open up to me in that moment was just kind of special for us, and a turning point in our relationship, Ally said. Their October 19, 2024, wedding at White Iron Ridge in Smithfield, Missouri, featured numerous personal touches. Before the ceremony, bridal party members, including Jess's younger brothers Cole and Braden, handed over handwritten letters to the couple. Jesse had a tear-jerking first look with his mother before walking down the aisle in a black cowboy hat to an acoustic version of Taylor Swift's Wildest Dreams. Jesse's brother Stephen officiated. Specialty cocktails were named after their dogs, and the couple shared their first dance to Shania Twain's "You're Still the One." "We love her. It's a good representation of us, our relationship," they told B&B. The McBees confirmed that their big day was extra meaningful because Ally was already pregnant with their daughter, Summer, who was born in April 2025. Ally admitted she faced a rough first trimester, but she felt great on their wedding day. "For whatever reason, I had a very good day on my wedding day, like I didn't feel bad. I felt great." Jesse McBee had always been the strong, silent type. A cowboy at heart, he was accustomed to the open plains and the tough, unpredictable life on the farm. But behind that rugged exterior, Jesse was a man carrying a world of emotions, especially when it came to his relationship with Ally. The two had been inseparable for years, but as the days leading up to their wedding approached, so did an overwhelming wave of anxiety that threatened to unravel the tight-knit bond they had built. But what Jesse didn't expect was that this was just the surface of a much deeper secret. The McBee Dynasty had captivated millions with its raw portrayal of farm life, love, and the unyielding pressures of being in the public eye. But season 2 was different. Viewers had watched Jesse struggle with the growing tension of his wedding to Ally McBee, which was set for October 2024. Little did they know that beneath the surface, Jesse was grappling with something far more personal, a secret that would forever change the course of his life. I think it was just pent-up anxiety from, obviously, the wedding, the years of us dating, and what a lot of people don't know is that we had just found out that we were having a baby girl, Jesse revealed in an exclusive interview with B&B on August 27. The revelation came like a thunderclap in the middle of a peaceful day, explaining much of Jesse's internal turmoil that had been unfolding on screen. The news of their pregnancy was a joyous occasion, yet it was a secret they had chosen to keep hidden from the world. As the wedding day drew nearer, Jesse found himself wrestling with a whirlwind of emotions. He wasn't just preparing for the biggest commitment of his life, but he was about to become a father. A new chapter was waiting for him, and it felt like the pressure was too much to bear. It wasn't just about the wedding, nor was it just about becoming a father. The world of the McBee family was a whirlwind of love, expectations, and commitments, all of which were rapidly colliding in Jesse's mind. And when it did, it came crashing down on him. I'm thinking about getting married. I can feel my heart beating through my chest, and I start sweating. And once it all starts to boil over, and all that stress starts to pile up, I honestly don't know what to do. Jesse confessed, his voice trembling as he spoke about his vulnerability on Bravo's interview. The emotional weight of the upcoming wedding, the new life growing inside Allie, and the demands of farm life felt like a suffocating tide. He struggled to find his footing. But in the chaos of Jess's mind, there was one person who stood unwavering by his side, Allie. Allie has always been my rock, Jesse said softly, glancing at her with a look that spoke volumes. For Allie, watching Jesse wrestle with his emotions was both heartbreaking and revealing. For him to be able to open up to me like that was just a turning point for us. He doesn't talk about his feelings much, but in that moment, I saw him for who he really was, vulnerable and scared, but also incredibly strong. Their relationship, once grounded in shared silences and unspoken bonds, was evolving into something deeper. All I had always known Jesse was a man of few words, a man who preferred action over conversation. But this moment, Jesse allowing himself to be vulnerable, was the catalyst for a new understanding between them. We've always been good together, but after that, I knew we could take on anything, no matter how tough things got, Allie said with a smile that warmed the room. As their October 19 wedding day approached, the McBee family's farm was a flurry of activity. The farm, located in Smithfield, Missouri, was not only a backdrop to Jesse and Allie's love story, but it was the heartbeat of their lives. There were cattle to care for, crops to harvest, and endless responsibilities. Yet despite the stresses of daily life, Jesse and Allie's love for each other was undeniable. The wedding itself was a perfect reflection of the couple's unique bond. With White Iron Ridge as the setting, the couple's ceremony was a blend of rustic elegance and personal touches that showcased their love for each other and their shared journey. The day began with a quiet moment between Jesse and his mother, a tear-jerking first look that captured the raw emotion of the day. Jesse, wearing his signature black cowboy hat, had always been a picture of composure, but the tenderness in his eyes as he gazed at his mother was a rare glimpse into the depth of his heart. As Allie walked down the aisle, Jesse stood at the altar, his heart racing, not just from the joy of marrying the love of his life, but from the knowledge that they were embarking on a journey of parenthood together. The ceremony was a blend of old traditions and new beginnings. Jesse's brother Stephen officiated, with the couple sharing their first dance to Shania Twain's "You're Still the One," a song that had always represented their relationship. "We love her. It's a good representation of us, our relationship," the couple shared with B&B, explaining the personal meaning behind the song choice. But the wedding wasn't just about the vows they exchanged. It was about the quiet promises made in the shadows, promises to grow, to support, and to build a future together. Specialty cocktails, named after their beloved dogs, added a touch of playfulness to the day, a reminder that no matter how big the changes, they were still the same couple who had laughed and loved through the years. The big day was even more meaningful because, unbeknownst to the guests, Allie was already pregnant with their daughter, Summer, who would be born in April 2025. Allie admitted that her first trimester had been difficult, but on their wedding day, she felt like a picture of health. "For whatever reason, I had a very good day on my wedding day. I didn't feel bad at all. I felt great," she shared with a smile that reflected both the joy and peace she felt that day. As the wedding unfolded, it was clear that the McBees had not only created a life together, but were building a legacy. The wedding was just the beginning, the first chapter of a story that would continue to unfold, full of love, challenges, and the joy of becoming parents. Looking back, Jess's journey had come full circle. From the quiet cowboy on the farm to a man who was ready to embrace fatherhood and share his emotions with the woman he loved, Jesse McBee had grown in ways he never imagined. The love story of Jesse and Allie McBee wasn't just one of wedding bells and pregnancy announcements. It was about finding strength in vulnerability, support in love, and a future built on shared dreams.